Singapore is a city-state and an island nation with a comparatively less surface area. Instead of that, the government of Singapore has set aside $500 million for the construction of the nation's infrastructure, which is also anticipated to spur the expansion of the list of top construction firms in Singapore. So, here are some of the biggest constructions of Singapore. Marina Bay Sands. The Marina Bay Sands Integrated Resort is without a doubt Singapore's most recognizable landmark. The little nation of Singapore is renowned for being wealthy and extravagant, and Marina Bay Sands is among its most expensive and opulent buildings. The distinctive 1,120-foot or 340-meter long Sky Park is perched atop the three towers that rise above the complex. The well-known infinity pool is on top. When Marina Bay Sands was opened in 2010, it was estimated to have cost $6.88 billion, making it the most costly standalone casino ever, including the land. In addition to having the largest atrium casino in the world, the resort has a sizable hotel, a convention center, the shoppers at Marina Bay Sands Mall, a museum, a big theater, 2 floating crystal pavilions, art science exhibitions, celebrity chef restaurants, and a major museum. The Marina Bay region, Gardens by the Bay, and the Singapore Strait can all be seen in exquisite detail from the Sky Park observation deck. The view of Singapore from here might be the best in the entire city. Singapore is a fascinating country, and from this observation deck, you can practically view the whole thing. The Empire State Building's observation deck is among the best places to take in New York City. One can explore cutting-edge and thought-provoking exhibits and activities in this modern museum. One can observe how art, culture, technology, and science have been expertly combined in this museum. The digital light canvas is one of the strange attractions at this enormous complex, but kids will adore it. Watch the crystals light up overhead while shoals of fish congregate in the ocean below. Or create calligraphic artwork with one's feet while leaving a trail of blooming flowers. This is one of Singapore's most recognizable landmarks and one of the most well-known swimming pools on the entire globe. Imagine yourself soaking in the view from 57 floors up of Singapore's sparkling landscape. The largest rooftop infinity pool in the world, it offers a unique experience. In addition, one can unwind on the roof of this enormous structure while sipping champagne under a palm tree. There are approximately 2,561 rooms in this enormous hotel in Marina Bay Sands. The largest atrium casino in the world, with 600 tables and 1,500 slot machines, is located in Marina Bay Sands. There aren't many casinos in the world that are housed in such classic buildings. It has 4 stories and more than 15,000 square meters of game space. Guoco Tower. Guoco Tower, which stands at 290 meters, is the tallest structure in Singapore, a vertical city that is reviving the local economy and luring residents to a buzzing new area to live, work, and play. We designed this 156,000 square meters mixed-use development, which includes a vibrant mix of commercial, residential, retail, and hotel services, and has direct access to the Tanjong Pagar Mass Rapid Transit metro station. People can relax in the urban park on the ground floor amid lush vegetation, and a fully integrated city room that is naturally ventilated and has a 15 meters high ceiling, making it the ideal location for leisure and lifestyle activities. The site is bordered by 4 roadways, designated heritage shop houses, and an active MRT station. With our extensive experience in the design of tall buildings, we provided practical and sustainable solutions to realize the architectural intricacy of this skyscraper within a crowded CBD context. The magnitude of the structure and the shifting geometry at various levels made the design and construction challenges. To make sure that horizontal kick-out forces were effectively and directly transferred to the core wall, large steel plates with shear studs were installed in the concrete core wall. Additionally, we created a groundbreaking transfer plate and belt wall system to connect and stabilize the residential and office towers, which are built on top of one another. Without compromising the building's structural integrity, these technologies enabled the architectural and ambitious size to be realized. In Southeast Asia, this recognizable skyscraper is at the vanguard of sustainable development. Rainwater is collected to irrigate the enormous flora, and photovoltaic solar panels for renewable electricity are installed on the roofs. As a result, during rain events, there are essentially no storm water runoffs. Fresh air is also given to interior spaces at a rate that is 30% higher than in typical office buildings, which has a positive impact on health. Guoco Tower has received certifications for Green Mark Platinum and LEED Platinum for the office and commercial areas, as well as Green Mark Gold Plus for the residential category, establishing a standard for sustainability and innovation in Singapore's development of tall buildings. The Supreme Court of Singapore. The new Supreme Court essentially locks itself into the heart of the city by taking its cues from the scale and construction of the nearby civic buildings, which are situated in a historic civic zone on the north bank of the Singapore River and close to Padang. The structure is a contemporary interpretation of Singapore's traditional architecture and exudes dignity, openness, and transparency. A new public room is developed with a viewing area at the top and will act as a new exponent for the city. The structure is made to be flexible in the long run, allowing for potential courtroom size and number expansions, as well as improvements in electronic information systems. The old Supreme Court building, next to which the new one is located, had insufficient courtroom space, and Singapore's population was fast expanding. The software offers resources for the Singapore Academy of Law, along with 12 civil courts, 8 criminal courts, and 3 appellate courts. There are a number of distinguishable blocks that are connected to the site through public and private circulation channels, allowing natural daylight to enter the building and fostering a sense of transparency and openness. The design of the rooms displays the court system's hierarchy. The criminal courts are placed above the civil courts, which are arranged in a series of blocks on the lower floors. In a modernized version of the dome from the previous courthouse, the Court of Appeal, which is the highest court, is elevated symbolically in the shape of a disc at the top of the structure. It features a public platform that provides an expansive perspective of the city, similar to the cupola of the Reichstag. A large central atrium, which serves as the building's main corridor and lets light into all the lower floors, punctuates the blocks that house the courts. The Supreme Court uses a variety of high-quality materials, such as a laminate of glass and stone that seems solid during the day, but lets light pass through it and provides a warm glow at night. A variety of passive climate control mechanisms are incorporated, including east and west facade shade to shield the office spaces from direct sunshine. In order to create a continuous canopy of greenery, trees have been planted on the roof terraces of the office buildings. Republic Plaza. The 56-story downtown Denver landmark Republic Plaza has a magnificent 3-story lobby and several on-site retail options, including Troy Guard's Boo Boo concept, an 18,000 square foot collaborative workspace, and a tenant-only fitness center. Republic is positioned to emerge as the newest tech tower in the city. It is situated in the thriving center of the central business district between 16th and 17th streets. 18,000 SF of meeting rooms and tenant collaboration space. 6,000 SF tenant exercise center with free weights, resistance and cardio machines. for outdoor retreats, open plazas, parks and pluvial places. Troy Guards Boo Boo, Starbucks, Potbelly, Sandwich Shop, Noodles and Company, Lazo Empanadas, and The Delectable Egg are just a few of the on-site restaurants. Panoramic vistas of the Rocky Mountain front range are breathtaking. Consistently effective on-site security guards. There is now a dramatic lobby and outdoor plaza renovation. Alveoli Honey and its renters will have access to rooftop beehives. Tenant engagement program launched by Brookfield Properties that offers events, exercise and wellness, benefits and promotions, and concierge services.